Hello, welcome back to 5 Minute Installs. My name is Coach David Butler. Today we're going to talk about installing and running a triple option from a spread offense perspective. Now, we've run this a few times over the years. It's still in our playbook to this day. Uh, all depends on really the skill set of your quarterback and if he's a runner, if he's a passer, and what he can and what he can't do, his body type, etc., etc. So it will go in and out of our playbook sporadically over the years, depending on the course of the season and what we had to work with. But I'm going to approach this today from a perspective of can you or do you, if you want to run the triple option from a spread offense, how could you go about it? So I'm going to talk to you about how we run it, what we do, and the things that we do with the personnel that we have. Now, the way that we run triple option is from two sets, usually from uh, king queen set, which when we talk about king queen, this is king. We got our fullback line to the right in a pistol set. Some might just call it straight pistol, but we call it king. And if our running back was to the left, this would be queen. That's just our terminology. There's no right or wrong way to do anything, but that's how we call it. So if you start hearing me talk about king queen, that's just my own verbiage of it. Okay, so you can see that we're setting this up to run triple option. Um, we if we have the fullback type, we get him in. If we can't, then we just plug and play the best our best athletes that we can. Now, when we run a triple option, I've highlighted this guy here. It will be the M man that we're gonna read technically, okay? Because normally we like to run this down in the red zone, and we like to be attack that defense inside the red zone. Whereas if they're going to stack the box because we're in the red zone, because we do run a lot of things out of these looks. It's not just option. We run a lot of things out of this king queen look. So if they stack the box and they're trying to stop us get it inside short yardage, then we know that we can attack the outside with our option. So basically, all our QB is doing is going to read that M man. So when we call king queen option, we're gonna run an inside dive from our fullback. Okay, so our fullback is going to run a dive. Okay, now our quarterback is going to take the handoff, put it out there, and when he meshes with the fullback, he's going to be reading this guy right here. Now, if this guy crashes in, he's going to keep it. Okay, he's going to keep it, and he's going to get outside. Okay, I can get it moving. Okay, if if this guy circle crashes inside to stop that inside run, we're going to keep it, ride that mesh, and then attack the outside. Okay, and we ask our running back. We ask our running back to keep a 4-by-1 relationship with our QB at all times. So it's always going to be there as the outlet to throw or pitch the ball to. So when we run our tracks and our rules, the QB's going to hand off to the fullback who's going to run an inside dive. He's going to get vertical straight away. He's going to try and pound that rock in. Like I said, we like this short yardage. So those short yardage answer for us. If this linebackers, I've brought up in the 4-3. We see a lot of 4-3 down in the red zone anyway, or 5 front, but I've brought him in a 4-3. So if this guy crashes in, they're going to pull it. If this guy flashes out, if this guy flashes out like so, then they're going to hand it off. I keep it whatever this backer does, we want to make him wrong, okay? So if they crash in, try and stop the short yardage run, we keep it and we run our track 4-by-1, and the QB can either then our first phase is the handoff, our second phase is to pitch it to our halfback, or our third phase for our QB to keep it, depending on what's happening with these guys, or if this guy bails out. Okay, now if we run it in Queen with the exact same way, same thing, but the other way. Okay, And we also run this from Pro. And I'll quickly do it in Pro. But we get a lot of our bread and butter from this in King and Queen. Well, I will do it up in Pro too. Hang on 1 second. All we're going to do is move us go around to Pro, and the same rules apply. There's nothing going to change really, except the start position of our H back, of our H. Struggling with this drawing today. Okay, so instead of us being in the pistol look, we're in a pro gun look. Our QB will ride that mesh with the foot, the R, or the running back, or the fullback, depending. Normally for us, when we're in pro, we're a two-back set, not a bigger back and a smaller back. So we got options on this one, but we're still reading the end man the same way. If he crashes in, we take it down. If he bounces out, then we hand it off and it's called inside. I've got a couple of clips of us running this from, I think it's all the various courses of time. But I'll show you these anyway. Okay, this is our first clip. It's from 2017. You can see, as I said, we are in the red zone. We're on the 2-yard line. This is a great example. We're in our king set for us. So our QB is going to hand off the inside ISO or dive. Okay, and we're just going to beat this guy here. If he crashes in, we're going to keep it. If he flexes out, we're going to hand it off. You can see that he crashes in. He crashes in. So our QB sees that they expected that inside handoff. He pulls it out. He's got tons of grass to run into. And you can see there that he's free running into the end zone. He's got his running back keeping his 4-by-1 relationship with him. So he's always behind him. And he's 4 yards back. So he's 4 yards deep and 1 yard behind him. He could have handed the ball off there to save any contact, but I'm assuming he wanted to score. He takes a bit of a hit and goes in. Watch it through at full speed. We fake the inside run, keep it outside, keep it to the end zone and score. And you can see, as we said there, he has the option to hand off there. So we've already gave the first part of our triple option. The second is the QB to run in this situation. Our third is to pitch to the running back who's keeping a great relationship. He would have walked in untouched if he so wanted to hand it off. There's nobody there, but we score anyway. Okay, I'll take it back a clip. Okay, back on again. Same year, we're in the red zone. This is the end of the game. This is our game winning drive from that year. You can see that we're in our king set again. We have a backup quarterback in here now coming in cold. Okay, you can see that they expected us to pitch this ball to our running back, our halfback. It was really good, really explosive that year. Okay, so they expected us to either run the triple option with the QB and the halfback and try and get outside. But we're going to hand that ball where the numbers aren't, which is inside. You see they're trying to jump it. They're trying to jump the shark. He goes there. Trying to take away the outside. You see they're both on the QB. The running back's going to be dead to rights. We've already handed that ball off to our fullback. It sneaks it in for a nice touchdown to win the game for us. See right here at a faster speed. Hand it off. Both of those guys go with our QB and our running back. And we just run it, dive. Our blocking rules for that is just dive and we option off the backside of it. Okay. I'll give us one more look. and this is just an example of pro from us. The video's really slow for that for some reason. So you can see we're in pro. Again, we're going to read that a man. They crash in. You can see they all crash in into our fullback, into our running back. Our H-back runs the track to the other side. He keeps it. We have options to pitch it out, but we take it in the score. I've shared this clip before in our other two-back stuff, but it's a good little wrinkle to have. And you can see that we've got no big bodies on the line. We've got no big person line really. We can still run these things from a spread offensive perspective. Just a little wrinkle you can add to make yourselves a little bit more hard to defend in the goal line. Again, appreciate you guys jumping on. Hopefully there's something you like to enjoy from this video. I'll speak to you over again very soon. So take care.